3 or something. We're into the decks these days. This customer called me, and before I even met him, he checked out the YouTube channel, saw one of the first decks I did, and when I showed up here, he's like, Roger, I know you from your YouTube channel. And he said, I loved it. He was going to go with another contractor. And then he said, I want you to do my deck and I want you to put it on YouTube. So this guy's really into the channel. So this is great. A customer that came from my channel. We're going to take off all the decking. We're going to take off all the handrail. We're going to take off the side. So we're going to strip this thing down to just the frame. And then we're going to go back with Trex, and then we're going to do the Home Depot metal handrail that you saw on the first video. Come along and I'll walk you through it. Okay folks, our new project. We're going to remove this deck and we're going to redo the one upstairs, but we aren't doing it until the pool's done. So for now, we're just doing deck removal. It's August, and we'll come back in September when the pool's in and we get to rebuild the upper deck. Let's walk around, I'll show you. I'm going to take the chainsaws, cut this all up, and haul it off today. Okay, we're going to take this part of the deck and we're going to pull it out. We're going to frame it out like 2 feet. He wants this part like 2 feet out further. Then we're going to dig sonotubes in the ground like you saw in the last video. And then we're going to do 4x4 posts and extend his deck out in this one part from this way. And this part here he didn't like. He asked me to cut it off right here. So we're going to take this off. At first he said take this off and put it over there. It's not going to fit. I'm just going to take this off and reframe over there. But then that way he has a nice straight going back. Okay, I'll bring you along. Come on. Should have showed you, and I didn't. Cut it with the Sawzall, and you just slide her in there, whirl her around a little, and we got like 4 inches over here. And then we have a post base that has another couple inches, so that'll give us 6. We're code is 6 inches from the dirt, and as you could see, of course they didn't. Okay, here we go. We're getting tons done. Dakota's out picking us up some decking. We aren't going to be quite ready for that, but we got the big trailer here, so we're picking up a bunch of sticks. Mark's got the grinder going. You always forget about those screws all sticking up. How you got to grind them all off. See how the wood kind of pulled apart there? We're going to sister some new ones next to it. Some of these aren't all that great, so we're going to end up doing some framing. Fix them up. The old screw. And then Dakota and I are going to go finish that up right there. Hang on. Hey! We're nailing in floor joists. Dakota is nailing in floor joists. I'm cutting. And there's the new guy. Keep going. Put some more in the bottom, or you're good?
I've got them all the way down.
Okay. We just redid them all because they were so bad. Lumber prices are down.
$10, $11 or $2.
No, I thought they were 9.
No, they're 11.
Oh, look. There he is, right there.
There's the star that show.
The star. This is an extension we're doing. We're going to add 32 inches onto this. We got the poured yesterday for the 2 posts, and it's just from there to there. She asked to put a little extension on this deck to make it a hair bigger. So we're going to frame it on the ground and stick it up there. On the gun.
Oh, that'll work.
That'll work.
Yeah.
Now, let us. Move. Oh yeah, move it. I can shoot right inside here.
Let me step down, Roger.
Yep. Step down. Okay. Now flush it up on your end. Tell me what flush is. Should be right there.
Oh, yep. Flush.
Torque. Nail it. Okay. Now hold it up and down on your flush on your top. Is it flush to the other? It is over there. I am. Come on. Come on.
He is, but you're not.
Okay.
It needs to go down just a touch.
Right there?
Right there.
Okay, and I'm good right there. That's crazy, absolutely crazy. Get a hold. Get a hold. Okay. He says he's not getting it. He's good. He's not getting it. Yeah, whatever. That thing works really good for the thin stuff, you know. It doesn't shoot paint real well. You got to water.
This pretty good, though.
Yeah, it shoots that really well.
Maybe we'll just start using that for that stuff.
Well, for a little project like this is why. Yeah, I'm just fogging it. We aren't even trying to do anything. Just like that is all we're after. There we go, the famous Dave's table. I know it looks like a mess, but everything's there. And we do organize it now and then, but you can reach out and grab what you need. The table rocks. You don't have to bend over, and then you just cover it with the tarp every night. If you guys are doing your home projects, this works great. Get yourself the table, lay everything out, and leave it there until the job's over, so you don't have to hunt for everything. Yeah, if you want to organize it and all that, I get it. We do now and then, but just, and then this was the run last night to Home Depot and Sherwood and Williams. I got paint to match so we can putty the nail holes for that edge that we did. You can putty those and then hit it with the paint. I couldn't. Okay. This is our addition. Look at that. Look at that. Put that addition on there. Extra 32 inches. Cool. Got our post in. Got our side on here. Post over there on. Another post down here. Yeah, we're cruising. Got it all stained. don't know if I'll use this on my video or not, but these are the wrong screws. Everybody in town told me to use those. And those are for decks, but not for composite. Every box store, the lumber yard, that's what you use. But I called my son Tyler. Tyler said no, they have a deck screw. It's got a little head. Look at that. So, don't use what they tell you to use at Home Depot. Go buy those. The little T20 deck screw. Mark's taking them out and putting new ones in. Let's see. Here they are. There it is. T20. Thinner. With all kinds of threads. Big thing is the head is so small. So, taking those out, putting the others in. Mark and I got to do some bragging. Look at that corner, right where everybody sees it. Perfect. Well, we did one, those little, and look at the little, you can hardly see the little screws. What do you know when you do it right, huh? And you have the right stuff. And then we had to put an extra board in there, 2x6 for a middle to nail to. With Trex composite, you can only be 16-inch on center. It isn't designed for any wider. Okay, we're getting a good start here this morning. Well, if you start doing the square footage on it, and you don't have to stain it, and it lasts forever, you know. Yeah, it's guaranteed for 25. Okay, there you go, folks. Right there.
See it?
It's the framing under it. I know.
Well, you let them know that their bones ain't perfect, and that's the reason some of that's gonna buckle.
I usually don't say anything unless they bitch.
True.
Why? It's.
I just hate getting calls later. Well, we noticed this.
I could take
middle of summer and they're swimming.
I could take that board off and then chisel that part out, so it goes down right there. I could do that, but I'll have other stuff to worry about. So I don't know. It wasn't bothering me too bad. Yeah. Yeah, I just want to get that one piece in. Yeah. And then, shoot, it's 2. And it's hot. And we're white boys. And then what we did, you noticed, we stick that in there. And that's our spacer. There, see that? There's our spacer. Okay. You can hardly see those screws. Look how good those screws are. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Can hardly tell. Compare. There. All our framing that we re-added. They got a bunch of extra framing on us. All these, ran them all the way across. It was easy, and it made a strong deck. This thing wasn't very strong. But no, I gotta put one across the end. I'm gonna take one of those edges and run one that way. I'll show you. No, the one we have. Okay, here we are. This deck that they had built is a little crooked. So we just are doing the decking, so I'm stuck with the deck the old deck. And it's a little crooked, so I came to this last piece and I had to cut it on a angle, and that's just what you do. Then I had to go and scribe with my pen around there. The wall's got a big bow in it, and we scribed it, and I think it's gonna fit pretty good. Pops in here. And it fit right in there. So what I did is I took the black pen, or a pencil. The black pen seemed to work better. Really? So what I did is I took the black pen and I scribed this with my pen. Then I ended up cutting it with my jigsaw, and then I ended up sanding it with the cordless sander, and it came out pretty good. You want a little space for water to go through, because that's what you got here. So a little space is okay. Sometimes you can just scribe it the best you can, and you're kind of stuck with what the other people's deck was built, and it'll be fine. It's all covered. Okay, we're gonna screw it down, and then we're gonna build that wall. Put our Trex on it. We're gonna finish Trexing this. We're gonna do the stairs, and my son Tyler told me to rip down an edge piece. See this edge piece? We're gonna take one of these, rip it down to 1/4 inch, and then put it on the edge of each one of our stairs. It'll look really nice. So this is where we're here today. I'm here. My crew's off. I'm by myself. And that's good because I'm getting hard stuff done. Okay. Okay, we're coming along. There we go. That worked good. So we're just going to keep on putting them in up there. If we keep at it, we're doing all right. And then that matches that. Then we got the stairs. We're on it. We're getting it. There you go. Wow. That looks great. Well, let's go do this one in the stairs. Boy. Little framing. All the right tools. Oh, yeah. More over there. Okay, folks. Here we are. This is what we got done today. By myself. We got that up. We got all the stairs. Well, we got them cut, other than the piece I have to rip down. This piece here. So I'm gonna rip those on Monday, and they're just sitting there. You can kind of get the idea. But Monday I'm gonna rip those with the crew. But we got the wall up. We got that wall done. The deck done. Did good. But myself, I did good. Gotta go bid a job this afternoon, and cruising along. Need a little bit of help now. Okay, Monday it is.
Yeah. Put them at a
Get
little
those
bit.
edges. Okay, now.
Is this all ready?
No, I think it's too far. Right there. Let's do it right there. That's about the same.
Are you sure?
Well, it is here and here. The middle's warped.
That's pretty big
No, I'm not done with that one. I'm just using it. I'm just giving you the first one. Yeah, no, thank you. I'm just using it for my... Ah, it went in too far. Yeah. Oh, it hit something. That's okay. Maybe try the other one there. Go back a ways and take some video. And be really careful on how you wiggle now. I know you know. See some of these, I go back and put a shim from the back side. See what I'm saying? Unscrew these, and then we'll shim the other side. Well, we're back. The stairs. Done. Mark and I and Dakota come over here, walk over easy, and it wasn't bad. We just had to rip those pieces down. We got a little space, which is fine because you got space here for the water to go through, and but we did make them tight there, and that tended to make it look a little better. But there's only so much you can do. You just have to kind of use your imagination and cut things, but it turned out good. Now we're going to cut down pieces and cap these ends. So wait until you see that. These will all be finished off. Black handrail. Life's good. Gotta have the right tools. It's all about having the right tools. See this? The wall had a bow, so I had to edge around it, cut it. Just keep that thing in there. This is teamwork. It goes good when you have many hands. Many hands.
Raj, can you bring that light?
I will. I'd have to dance across the trailer again, just like I did in the other film. You guys see me do my dance across my trailer?
No.
I did on the last video.
What?
I dance across the lumber pile.
You and your lumberjack. May as well be a dancing lumberjack.
It worked. It makes for good.
Roger the dancing contractor.
Yeah, it makes for good reviews. That one's got a bowed up, doesn't it?
Looks like a different color.
Yeah, I'll pull it out.
Look at it.
Sure does. Yeah.
That one didn't come out right.
It's chocolate.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just switch it. I can use it down somewhere else. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that, because I can still use it or take it back. It goes down and breaks. I can't use it. All excited. Hey, this is what you do. We ran them long. Snap the line. Makes it nice and easy. We get a nice straight line. Stay back a little bit, though.
I was
I know.
showing the line.
I know, but you go so fast on it. Okay, here we go. That's how you do it. And I'm afraid if I cut it while it was up there, I'd mess it up. See, we're using that strip that we ripped down for that. Can you move your hand, Dakota, so you can see what we're doing here? Okay. Let me go cut you a piece. Oh, that looks good.
It's going through it.
Okay, not bad for a day. Finish the deck. Look at those edges. Put the edges on the stairs. The edges on the upper part. Let's come back here. I'm gonna walk up the stairs here. Got the edges on out front, I'll show you. Got it all cut back. And we got the handrail ready to go on. Yep, every day. All the handrail to do tomorrow. Oh, that'll be a lot of fun. It's our blocks to get us 4 inches off the ground. And that's 32, which gives us 36. On it. See that? Watch this. Now I don't have my cordless. I have to use the old power one, but the cheaper works great on the hammer setting. Whatever you do, get it deep enough. Whatever you do, get it deep enough. Bingo. That's how you do it. It makes it easy, no big deal. If you buy the ones, the right ones. Oh man, those tight. let me show you again. The one, I always call it, I'm sure there's a name. I got to get the name for that. The one with the funny little sleeve on the end and the flared out. That works the best for concrete. Okay. We'll keep rolling on this. Okay, folks, here we are. We got this 45-degree angle. So what we did is we measured in between here. We put it downstairs on the sawhorses, and we just cut a 45 there. And move your boot down there, and a 45 there. It's going to go right into the side of that. And this is the straight side. These sections you buy, they're like 8-foot sections, and they come with these brackets. Look at that. And you just stick it in there. And that's it. It slides in, and then you can come over here and stick your screw in it. It makes it really easy to connect on the side. Okay, Brody's going to stick that in there for us. There you go, run it long. Come back. Okay, now that bracket on the bottom, that block on the bottom gives us our 4 inches, which is the same as that one. And then what we're going to do is come down here, and they have self-tappers, boom, and we just screw it in. Now I haven't quite tightened this up yet. I've got 2 bolts down there. But I'm going to come up here, push this over. I'm going to bracket that in, bolt that in, and then we'll put the rest of our bolts in down there, and let's do, and that will look really good. So let's see how we do. Okay, we're cruising. We got our little angle piece up there. It welded nice. Take the grinder to it, the wire brush, clean that up. Put a new cap on it because it heated up. I got caps, and then touch it up with paint when we're done. But there you go. So now we're working on that one, and then this one. Okay, here we go. We did good. This is one day. Me and my guy, one day we got this all up, even with the angle there. Not bad. Not bad. One day. Those sections from Home Depot, and then I bought the steel posts. They did good. I mean, you just put them in, and we did the concrete down here. We're going to have to pressure wash this all off. That's okay. And the little brackets. See how those little brackets go right there, and the screws. You can see the bolts right there. And you plowed them in the end, and then we had a few that we had to weld. Just couldn't get it to, it was on the angle, like that one there. And then this one over here. We ain't the best welders, but we have to grind it down. We'll make it look good. I know you welding people out there will be laughing at me, but that's okay. We get her done. There you go. There you go. Woohoo! Might be able to. I don't like that one. To do that piece when it's off. So you got a couple pieces take off, fix them up, and we'll show you what it's like when we're done. Okay, so what I'm thinking, as you can see, I started cutting. I'm just cutting this edge off to see if that'll make it bevel down a little bit. It's just high there, so. Sometimes you just go in with the Sawzall, take your best shot. It might need a little more. Let's put it back on, take a look, see how it did. Okay, I got it. Something actually went right. Look at that, no bump. We just chiseled it out, and look at that, no bump at all. Put an extra screw in there. I like how it comes down there so the water runs off. Now we'll go put the rest of that screws in that board, and we got that fixed. Now we got to take this one off to do the front. Okay, here we are, Thursday. Lots of little odds and ends done. Little more puttying over here, but got that end done. We got got the post on for the welding tomorrow. Got everything painted, all the bolts painted. Got the welding down the stairs. We're good at that. Had a lot of little stuff to do. Just a lot of little odds and ends, which was good. I didn't have to be pushed today. Yesterday, we put all this handrail up. Got everything fixed. Maybe one or two little spots to touch up tomorrow. But we can't buy that at Home Depot on an angle. Well, you can, it takes weeks to get. So we just make our own, like I did on my first video. Go to the first video, you'll see it. And this customer saw that video, and that's why he wanted this handrail. And then I told him I had to make that, which isn't hard. We just go by the tubing, put one on top, bottom, put 4 inches in between, mark welds like a champ. So easy. Okay, tomorrow, back we are, finish up. I can still move this up and down when I go to put it on.
Couldn't beat that if I tried. Just gotta get the other side.
If you take that and spin it around, see the deal? See that? That's where the wire is. It connects better.
That makes a huge difference.
Yeah, I think so. We saw it earlier.
We got her done. Another great project, great customers. Like I said, they watched my YouTube channel, the first video, and they liked it so much when I showed up, they're like, Roger, we want that same handrail. So we did the same handrail, and we actually sold it off the YouTube video. This is the handrail from Home Depot. This one I had to make, because I showed you that on the video. But all of this you could buy at Home Depot. Come on up, well, let's take a look how it turned out. And we made this like just in like 4 hours. It's about an hour and a half by the time we got all the materials on the handrail going down. They don't have that one in stock, like I said, but all of this stuff's in stock. Easy to put up. The colors turned out great. The homeowner loves it. Come up and take a look. we didn't know the colors would turn out that good. The gray and the black, what a great color. These are all from Home Depot. But everybody that sees this video, I just got off the phone with my daughter, Casey. She loved it, the color scheme. She just went crazy over. And that made the whole project. If you didn't have the right color scheme, you know, it wouldn't look nearly as good. So we want to do some more of these. I got a bunch of them to bid. I'm going to have a lot of videos. This is the first one I've done the composite. As you saw in my other videos, they were the wood, and we love the composite. I don't know if I ever want to do wood again. It's fine. It works good when you stain it, but the composite's really the way to go. And if you look down here, point down here if you would. If you look down here, we used the screws on this one. We didn't do the clips, but I have a customer that wants the clips, and he's not but 5 miles from here. So we're gonna bid that one with the clips. You wouldn't have any screws. I don't know. I go back and forth. I think these might hold down better, but I don't know. So we're gonna try the clips and see how they look, and I'll do a video on it. Okay, I hope this helped you out. I tried to do a lot of detail on this one, and so this video is going to be a little longer, I'm sure. But like I said, great customers, one after another. Just couldn't have turned out better. If the customer makes the jobs too. If they aren't fun, it's a miserable job. So we ended up putting this out for an extra. It wasn't an extra. I didn't charge them. This deck stopped right here, and we framed it out 32 inches more. And if I didn't frame it out, they wouldn't have been able to have this. It would have been up in here. So the little bit of framing it out made the project. I mean, they couldn't have had this up here, or they would have had to have a smaller table. So I showed you that in the video when I framed it out. Little extra work. I always said bigger's better. Okay, we'll see you on the next one.